Good evening. If you can hear my voice, can y'all clap your hands for me? Yes. Welcome to R.A.W. Welcome to R.A.W. The R.A.W. Happy Hour. So again, thank y'all for coming. My name is Dr. Danielle Eason. We have Dante Tyler around. He's finna come back. The cyber hygienist, and we are your hosts for this evening. This happy hour is a little different from your traditional happy hour. Traditional happy hours, you go and you just kind of sit there, and sometimes you talk to people, sometimes you don't. It's awkward conversations. Well, we want you guys to have real conversations with each other. We want you to build genuine connections and genuine business relationships. So we're going to kick this night off. We're going to start off with a little icebreaker. And then we're going to jump into questions. But before we do that, I want to see what type of professionals we have in the house tonight. So, how many IT folks do we have in the house tonight? Okay. How many finance people do we have in the house tonight? Okay. How many lawyers do we have here? Okay. Anybody in the health field, in the healthcare field here? Okay. If I didn't say your profession, scream it out. That is a career.
It pays well.
We heard. Okay, so for our icebreaker, we're gonna play a game called This or That. Can y'all hear me in the back there? Can y'all hear me in the back? We're gonna play an icebreaker called This or That. Okay, so basically what you're gonna do, whatever your preference is, you raise your hand when I say the preference. So we're gonna do an example first. Let me backtrack. The people who have the least hands for whichever subject it is, you can take a shot if that's, or a sip of your drink. Your hands. It's this or that. Just raise your hand. Yeah. So we're gonna do an example first. All right. So first one, this or that. Do you prefer summer or fall? So if it's summer, raise your hand. All right. If it's fall, raise your hand. Okay, so all the fall folks, nobody raised their hand, but those will be the people taking a sip of their drink. So now we're going to play the actual game, all right? So, the first one, introvert or extrovert? Raise your hand if you're an introvert.
What that mean again? Sorry.
Raise your hand if you're an extrovert. Okay.
I'm both.
Okay. So it's about even. I say it's about even. All right. The next one, money or free time? Raise your hand for money. Money or free time? Money. Okay. What about free time? Where are my free time people? Okay. All right. The next one, call or text? Raise your hand for call. Okay. Raise your hand for text. Text me. The next one, love or money? Raise your hand for love.
You can keep that.
Raise your hand for money. You raise your hand for love. It's or. Alright, next one, brown liquor or white liquor? Raise your hand for brown liquor. Huh? Yeah. It's brown. It comes in both sides.
It's white.
Okay, whatever. Raise your hand for white liquor.
Tequila.
Okay, we got some tequila to put in here. Okay. Movie night or night out? Raise your hand for movie night. We in the house.
We get to save money.
Hello. Alright, raise your hand for night out. Alright. Okay, we're not even. Okay, I like it. Alright, okay, so we're gonna jump into the conversation. You know. So we're gonna jump into the conversation. So a few ground rules. First, we're gonna pass the mic around. We're gonna pose a question. Can y'all hear me back there? We're gonna pose a question. The person with the mic is the person making a point. So we're gonna narrow that down to 2.5 minutes. So we're not trying to be rude for you if we ask for the mic back. It's just we wanna keep it contained. And then the most important rule, be respectful of everyone here. Let's be respectful. So we're gonna kick this off. The first set of questions really work related, and then they kind of get wrong. So, first question. Sorry, I want to make sure I read this verbatim. Are people more productive in the office or working from home? Why?
Anybody want to answer that?
Anybody want to answer that first? Are you more productive working from home or in the
I
office?
think she proceeded there.
Have a hard time stepping away to eat and just stop working, to be honest. I'll power through because I'm at home and I want to make it seem, I want to show that I'm actually working. So I find myself working harder, whereas in the office, I can walk around, people come into my office, there's a lot of distractions and I have meetings. I often feel like I don't get enough work done in the office compared to the house.
Okay, can I ask a follow-up? What field are you in again?
Accounting and finance.
With that hybrid schedule, stop. Right now. Just cut it out. We like staying at home. COVID showed us we can get the job done at home. I'm telling you. But anybody else want to chime in on working at home or in the office?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Eric. My thoughts on commuting in. I go into the office 5 days a week.
5 days a week?
5 days a week.
Not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Yeah, I like going into the office. I don't like just being at home, being comfortable in my own house. You know, I like being out. I like being in the office. I like being able to interact with people. I like that social experience. So for me, going into the office, it provides that social experience. It's not about the work. It's about like, hey, I like being around people. I like talking. So yeah.
That's alright.
That's for me, man.
That's all. You know what I'm saying? You gonna run in the south. But no. I'm gonna switch gears. We're gonna go to a raw question. No, is it okay for your man to stay at home and be a dad? I want a woman to answer this, or a lady.
I'm a stay-at-home mom,
Oh, I love it.
so I feel like I can see a role reversal. Like my entrepreneurship starts budding and I'm making moves. Why not let dad stay home and watch the baby? So yeah.
Because you're staying at home doesn't mean you're not working. I think there's balance that's definitely going to be required as well, and it's high visibility and communication. So if you have those foundations, I think it's no problem. And, you know, just like they say, every man needs a strong woman. That goes both ways.
How you feel about it?
I guess it's cool, but stay-home dads normally be having to do side jobs and stuff like that, where they can work from home and be stay-home dads at the same time. You know.
This is 2024. If you are a man and you don't know how to get money from your house, that's a problem. That's a whole other
I
conversation.
agree. That's what I'm saying. So like most guys are not gonna just stay home and not do nothing. Well, most men are not gonna stay home and do nothing.
You're not doing nothing if you're taking care of a child. Let's say that's true.
Well, no, you can work the computer and change diapers at the same time.
Taking care of a kid is a full job. Like,
Wait, hold on.
It's not a full
Let the people. Wait, hold on. Get a little raw. Let the people know what you said. What you said?
So I want to clear up the misconception that taking care of a child is not a full-time job. You don't need a second job or a remote job if you're focused on raising your child. That is a job. So as long as your household is balanced and your income exceeds your expenses, then I think you can stay home and watch that baby all day long.
You know what I want to say?
Say it.
Fuck them kids.
I think it's a matter of preference. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm Ashley. I think it depends on the person's nurturing spirit, because you have some men that are more nurturing, or some men that are capable of taking care of their children and teaching them and, you know, nurturing them in a certain way. And also, what's the time period? Are they going to be babies to like 3 to 5 years old? Like, how old are these kids going to be as far as how long he's going to be at home? Because like as stay-at-home moms for women, sometimes in your profession, you might only be at home for like 3 years. After that, they go to school and they're fine. So it just depends on what that is. So I don't know.
Yeah. So my sister runs through the same situation, right? And it's two sides to the story. It's one side of like being a stay-at-home dad. Her boyfriend is a stay-at-home dad and takes care of like both of their kids.
Her boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay.
So she's a doctor. She works in Manhattan.
Okay.
That's what she does. And the temperament that you have to have as a man to go through and do that is very, very different than people like explain. And it really depends on the person that you are. Because when they have struggles and they have situations like when she was pregnant with my second nephew, it was always a constant struggle of I'm doing all of this for the family and I'm doing this, that, and the third, and what are you producing? And being able to mentally like put yourself through that and be able to mentally be like there. Granted, he's like, yo, it's just because she's pregnant and everything else, but like watching the struggles between them, it's very hard. And people think like, oh, yo, being a stay-at-home mom on one side is easy, or being a stay-at-home dad on the other side is easy. It's a lot harder than you think when the other person controls all of the finances of what's going on in the house. So you have to really be mentally prepared from that perspective to really fall through that, because there will be tension that builds on a regular basis that happens.
Tuesday, how you doing? Long time to see you. Anyway, I have to play the devil's advocate. We live in different times. 2024 is a different time. And I do feel like the man should be the head of the household. But at the same time, like I said, we live in different times. A man can't be a stay-at-home. If it's one child, two children, it's a lot to take on that responsibility. It's a lot of single moms out there who always say like, hey, it's a lot to raise a child. So we put that responsibility on the man. It's the same type of responsibility. So I just have to play the devil's advocate and say, yeah, I mean, being a stay-at-home dad is it's not an easy responsibility. Would I do it? No. But at the same time, I get props to any man that would want to stay home and be a stay-at-home dad.
So next question. How has AI helped you do your job better?
Ooh, let's talk about that.
Let's backtrack. Who is actually using AI to do their job?
Who use AI right now?
To help them do their job.
Okay. How many of us are leveraging it to make our jobs easier?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Wow. Hi guys, my name is Hillary Aboa. I kind of just walked in late, but I do like all the prompts that are happening. So the question is how do I use AI with my job? So I'm a consultant by day, right? So we definitely use it for the client emails, both on the consulting side and on the government side, but also to make all the different graphs, and also to create the PowerPoint presentations. It's a lifesaver because my main job is to ensure the client is okay, so I do not want to get stuck on little tasks that can get done by a computer.
Hilariously, I'm in the hospitality industry, so I bartend and serve in multiple places. So I have the Ray-Ban Metas, and they have AI on the Ray-Bans. So if there's a drink that I don't know, I can actually ask the AI in my glasses to tell me what the ingredients are in the drink, and it'll respond to me in my ear, like without other people hearing it, and I can just make the drink in the moment.
That's
Okay, awesome.
Those the Ray-Ban glasses?
Yeah, like.
Those the Ray-Ban glasses?
You have them too?
Yeah.
Well, that's hard.
Put them drinks out.
That's hard.
Y'all got matching glasses?
No matter. So like they have the speakers like right on the ear. So whatever you ask the question, they can see everything around you, and you can ask it like, oh yo, what's this? And everything else, yeah. And then it'll go through. You can take calls, send text messages, and stuff like that.
Okay, awesome. Anybody else want to speak how they using AI to do their job?
No, we're going to switch gears. I want to switch it up.
Hold up, he has something to say.
How are you using AI to leverage your job right now? And tell us what you do.
I run a financial marketing organization, so I do for different forms of social media. So I have my AI respond to comments, DMing people to give them information about what I do.
How has that been able to streamline your business and revenue?
Give me one night to work with without spending more time.
Do you think social media is hurting or helping the dating scene?
I think it's hurting the dating.
Can you tell us why you think that?
Like temptation online.
Ooh, temptation. So you don't think people just lack discipline?
I think people lack self-control.
Okay, self-control, discipline, okay. I feel like online had people thinking they got too many options. I'm like, sure, you not ain't like that for real. You not like that. Go ahead.
Hurting, why?
Okay, I'm not on the dating scene, but this is just observation. I just think that people have access to too many things, so people lack patience that is required in a relationship. So it's like, I don't have to deal with this. I can go online, DM somebody, and they don't really put the time in. They just want to, the prize at the end, they don't want to put the work in.
I think for me, it's the unrealistic expectations that people put out there. You expect the world, but you ain't got no work.
Got an attitude and you got no. Does salary matter when you dating somebody? I'm gonna start it off. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. They in your tax bracket. Cause I like to do adventurous stuff, and it costs, and I don't want all this pay.
I'm about to say you.
No, I'm a man. I like to be pampered.
Oh,
but I give too though. I'm a Cancer. My birthday's tomorrow, so I'm very gifted, very and romantic.
Okay.
But I like it back.
Understood.
I like it pouring in me.
Understood.
I'm pouring in me. But no, the salary matter.
I said my money is my money until you're my husband. Then it's different. Until then, yes, you can get pampered, but when it's a household to run and children to take care of, it's different. I'm not selfish.
So if you dating a man and he took that same approach, like my money is my money.
Do you think that DC Negroes do not take the same approach? How many days have I been on that pay for, sir?
There's levels out there. I don't do that no more. I'm just keeping it real. You hear me? I graduated, but no, seriously. I do think salary is important when you're dating. I dated somebody that significantly made a lower amount than me. I'm in tech, of course. I held dual jobs, so the salary pretty high, but it just didn't correlate. Like the whole, I'm remote, you not, so we can't move. And then when we moving, you look to me to foot everything. It just didn't work out.
Are you dating for purpose, or are you just dating? Like it's like, oh, I'm gonna go on a date on Friday, or are you like
dating a hobby for you?
Both of them.
No.
Both of them. You hear me?
If you got it and she got it, y'all got it.
So what other things would you be looking at? Like money is it. So what other characteristics are there?
All the characteristics, they all matter.
You got
I ain't doing that. I'm not doing it. I got 2.5 minutes.
You got time?
It's a lot about a woman you can examine. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm gonna leave it at that.
So what you saying? If the sex is good and she take care of home, that's it?
There's gotta be more things, more attentiveness, more intention to make sure that she's doing her part. Because accountability, you know what I'm saying, is important.
Is it?
That's it. I'll leave it there.
The question is, does salary matter when you're dating? Does a person, so would you date a person who does not have?
No, it shouldn't matter.
What you mean?
Exactly what I said. Does salary matter when you're dating? Would you date a person whose salary is significantly lower than yours?
Yes, I would.
Okay. And what other characteristics would you look for?
Because that's not the main.
It's not.
That's the reason. Like, it's not the main objective. I'm not trying to use the money. I have my own money. Granted, I am Nigerian. I am accustomed to a man wanting to provide, but I'm not seeking out a man to provide for me, if that makes sense. So, you make less than me, you make more than me, it is what it is. I expect you to still be the man of the house. I expect you to still be a gentleman. And I will also act for you, regardless of your salary.
You can still provide. You can still provide.
do you feel the same way with emotional intelligence?
Absolutely not.
See, that's a double standard for me. Because to me, emotional intelligence is higher than that.
That's why economics have to have more money than if that makes sense.
What'd you say?
I'm saying I'm more understanding of of income than I am of a man not being emotionally intelligent. Because you're not emotionally intelligent, that means you lack communication skills. That means you lack the ability to observe. You lack the ability to have empathy. You lack the ability to be trustworthy, to be dependable, for me to rely on you. That's problematic.
So,
you can't be my man.
And I play just devil's advocate because I've dated some women, right, that are in survival mode. So all they know is bag. All they know is money. All they seen is a dude paying and providing. That's all they know, like providing. So I'm just saying.
I have a hot take on that as far as being Nigerian. At the same time, we have to align ourselves. And what I mean by that is that Nigerians tend to cover the bill. It's just their expectation. However, we are in an environment or a time where tricking, prostitution, and naming your price is really what we are calling dating. So if you have a price, state your dollar amount up front so that the man is able to let you know if he can afford you or not.
So you working?
But
let me know that I need the price list like how we got it. I mean, out here with
because a lot of women are working. You're a worker. You're a sex worker.
Oh.
That's a fake. It's fake. And so, listen, I'm equal opportunity. If you're a sex worker, or you are one that works for sex, or one that. If you're a sex worker, and we support all professions.
This is no disrespect to the sex workers in here.
No disrespect.
No disrespect to the sex workers in here because we respect y'all. I do. Thank you for your service, by the way.
Establish that with the people that you are dating. Okay, if it's a transaction, let me know your price. I can let you know if I can afford you or not. Thank you.
Thank you. You want me to? How can you tell if a person is low vibrational? I'm going right to this table right here because they've been sitting too pretty all night. Here we go. Is that Cody? Yeah, so how can you tell if a person is low vibrational? Low
vibrational?
Yeah, low vibrational. You ain't never seen the TikTok when she was like, that's a low energy plate. Oh, she ain't got social media, okay.
And you already know what high vibrations is. You just feel that energy. When you come across somebody, you just know them. You're like, damn, I feel this energy. I feel it in what they say, what they're talking about. Low vibrations is somebody that doesn't have confidence in themselves. Someone who doesn't believe in what they're talking about. So you can spot low vibrations from a mile away. By the way somebody walks, by their energy. So yeah, anyone that has high vibrations is everybody in this place right now. And I feel it. I feel all the high vibrations in here tonight. Thank you, Daniel.
You're welcome.
He must ain't been bamboozled yet. It got me a couple times. A few of them I wanted to get got. I'm like, let's go. I'm delirious.
He embraced the red flags.
I
can choose to do that.
Ooh. We got any married couples in here?
Where the married folks at?
Married couples?
Anybody married? Never seen my married couples. Raise your hand.
Don't be lying.
Okay. I know. It's so much fun.
You gotta relax.
If you're not married, are you in a relationship? If you're in a relationship.
Okay.
Married in a relationship?
Yeah, relationship. So a marriage passes and hall passes smart to have in a relationship.
Our marriage passes and hall passes. Okay.
Did everybody hear the question?
That's what he's asking.
Are very attached. Hall pastors, hall pastors.
Yes. Nobody heard that? Yes.
Why do you say yes?
Okay.
Hold on, we can't hear. Why do you say yes? Hall pastors are okay.
I say yes because the reality is we have to realize that we're not going to be everything that person needs. So you have to pardon something because there's always going to be temptation. I'm telling you now, from experience, okay, if you allow them the opportunity, it's on them to make a choice on whether or not they're going to do it. If they do it, you have to just set parameters on what doing it looks like. Hey, you gonna hook up with old girl? Cool, but you gotta make sure it's one weekend every 6 months.
A weekend?
Okay? I don't wanna know her. We don't need to be friends. I was just saying, if that's your parameter, that's your parameter.
You got me fucked up. Nah, because what most of y'all don't realize, like we all heard of the 80-20 rule, right? Like you might get 80% of what you want, but that person might lack 20%. So like even if that person don't come through, hold on beloved, if that person don't come through with 100% of what you want, I still got an expectation that you finna hold the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Because you get more than what you like, you get majority of what you want. Part of this fucking like whole mingling shit is an understanding that I'm not coming through 100% of what the fuck it is you looking for. You got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some discipline, some discernment to say that 20% that you missing is a 20% that you wouldn't miss. It's a 20% that you wouldn't let go of. It's a 20% that don't matter to you because I'm coming to you with 80% of the shit that you motherfucking need. I'm coming to you with 80% of the fucking need. You crazy as hell. You crazy as hell. And all you crazy as hell. Okay? I'm still coming with an additional 50. Who the fuck is you to get 100%? Who the fuck is you to get 100%? Who am I? Who the fuck owes you 100%? We said I do. Hold on, we are not the couple. Okay? We are not the couple. This is literally devil's advocate. We are not the couple. Didn't you put the ring on the finger? Right. She got shit fucked up. No, we not together. No. I thought we were arguing the point of relationship. Exactly. Yeah. But you don't know. You have to go and set an expectation. Don't nobody owe you 100% of shit. You said nobody. Nobody owes you 100% of a motherfucking thing.
Don't say you're my
That ain't 100% of shit.
My nigga, that means you are committed.
Oh, you have to
I'm committed to you, baby. I'm 100% committed. Hold on, wait. Hold on.
But I'm also saying, oh, you have it. My hands real quick.
Listen, hold on. When I'm committed to you, I'm 100% committed to you no matter if you come to the table with 80% of what the fuck I need. I'm 100% involved in this shit. I'm saying that like 100% of women don't qualify no more because you the fuck do. You know what I'm saying? The 80% that you come through with, 80% that you come through with, I'm willing to sacrifice the 20% that I ain't getting in this motherfucker. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, life ain't motherfucking fair, right? We ain't old shit in this jump. So towards the conversation they asked earlier, right? They asked earlier, it was like, yo, would you sacrifice if a nigga make way less than you, or if a bra make way less than you, would you still fuck with them? My purpose is no. But I'm not so fucking arrogant to believe that I'm owed somebody who makes as much as I do or more than what I do is gonna come to the table because God has predestined all this shit for me. So when the sparks fly, the sparks motherfucking fly. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna fucking play with it, Slim. So when I say I'm fucking with you, I'm fucking with you, and that's it. Understand that? My dick don't get hard for another bitch no more.
That's a lie.
It don't get hard for another bitch no more.
Can I just say something real quick? I don't know nothing about what y'all had going on, right? I don't even know him. But all I'm saying is sometimes all you have is your word, right? And if you're not doing what you say by your word, then you have nothing to talk about. You heard. And I think that's a lot of
the case in our situations, a lot of people, sometimes all you have to say is your word. Unless you're making more than me, unless you're making a certain amount, you cannot tell me anything. All you have